Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video so we can talk some hoops. And these two clowns right here have to be the most miserable people on TV. Smash that like button and share the video. And I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins, who today on First Take were reacting to news being reported by one of their own, an ESPN co-worker in Brian Windhorst, who came out and said, like others have came out and said, including Adrian Wojnarowski, including Shams Charania, Brian Windhorst said that LeBron James has no involvement with the Lakers head coach search that's currently going on. Smash that like button and share the video. And not only did Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins come out here and call LeBron James a liar, they called Rich Paul a liar, but they called their own colleagues at ESPN, including Brian Windhorst and Adrian Wojnarowski, liars because the news that they reported does not fit their narrative and their agenda, man. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to my brother Goat James in the building. Rap Guy Reloaded. Instinct Entertainment. Man, you can't make this up. Now, Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins, instead of pushing your own narrative, instead of pushing your own agenda, instead of calling your colleagues like Adrian Wojnarowski, who was one of the most reputable people in the business, a liar, Brian Windhorst, a liar, Rich Paul, a liar, LeBron James, a liar. Did you once, for one moment before you jumped on air today, did you ever think to yourself, Mr. Stephen A. Smith, the guy that likes to pick up the phone and call people, the guy that likes to pick up the phone and call the NBA and see why players were suspended? Why the hell didn't you pick up the phone and call Jeannie Buss or call Rob Pelinka and ask them, hey, Rob Pelinka, hey, Jeannie Buss, is LeBron James involved in the head coaching search? But instead of doing that, if you're going to come out here and call somebody a liar, instead of doing your own research, doing your own fact checking, and coming on TV and disputing those reports with your own facts, you coming on TV using low-hanging fruit, you and big burly Kendrick Perkins. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Salute to my guy Julian Pratt in the building, man. Salute to my guys Iron Man 32, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Smash that like button and share the video. And it's getting ridiculous, man. This is the issue I have with the media, bro. These guys think they're bigger stars than the NBA and NBA players. We don't tune in to watch you guys. You come out here every day pushing your narratives, your agendas. So what are you saying? Adrian Wojnarowski is compromised and he's out here capping for LeBron James? Is that the narrative you're pushing? The same lame YouTube narrative that these Jordanites and these Jordan stans use? Now all of a sudden, Adrian Wojnarowski is not credible, according to Stephen A. Smith and according to Kendrick Perkins. Now, all of a sudden, Brian Windhorst is not credible. Now, all of a sudden, Rich Paul is a liar. LeBron James is a liar. JJ Redick is a liar. Like, really? And I hope JJ Redick, the next time he's on ESPN First Take, and I doubt he'll be on ESPN First Take anytime soon. You guys mark my words on this. JJ Redick is not going to be on First Take anytime soon, especially after the way he be cooking Stephen A. Smith. So Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins want us to believe that ESPN has hired a liar in Adrian Wojnarowski, a liar in JJ Redick, and a liar in Brian Windhorst. When you could have easily picked up the phone and did your own research, called Jeannie Buss herself. You brag about knowing all these people. You could have called Rob Pelinka yourself. You brag about knowing these people. Adrian Wojnarowski sat right in front of your face last week, Stephen A. Smith, and told you the Lakers are nowhere near hiring a head coach. Literally told you that. Not only did Adrian Wojnarowski tell you that to your face, he told you LeBron James is not a part of this head coaching search, and he does not want to be. The Lakers, Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss are focused around what is Anthony Davis needs when it comes to a head coach. And they're trying to hire a head coach that is going to maximize Anthony Davis. But you guys are still running around with this lame narrative that somehow, because LeBron James and JJ Redick share a podcast together, that JJ Redick is the leading candidate to become a head coach. Who came up with this narrative? Oh, I forgot. The media, these clowns, the same ESPN, the same guys that are now calling LeBron James a liar are the ones that created the whole JJ Redick and LeBron James thing. And Stephen A. Smith is so dumb and so hypocritical, he went as far as to say that if LeBron James wasn't trying to get JJ Redick to be the head coach of the Lakers, then he would have started a podcast with Darvin Ham. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? Your excuse to justify your narrative of LeBron James wants JJ Redick as the head coach is because he started the podcast with him. And your excuse or your justification is because LeBron James doesn't have a podcast with Darvin Ham, and that means he wanted Darvin Ham fired, and he got Darvin Ham fired, and he just wants JJ Redick as the head coach, or else he wouldn't have started this podcast in the middle of a season or in the latter part of the season. You got to be kidding me, bro. You got to be kidding me. And now because LeBron James didn't started a podcast with JJ Redick and not Darvin Ham, he got Darvin Ham. Like, bro, like, look how childish this guy sounds, bro. This is damn near a 60-year-old man making up these lies and projecting these lies on national TV for these clueless Jordanites and clueless Jordan stands to run with this narrative and spread through these YouTube streets and spread through NBA Twitter. It's disgusting, man. Salute to my guy Big Kev in the building, man. Y'all get them likes up today, man. It's unbelievable. With no ounce of truth, with no fact checking, these guys is out here on First Take pounding the desk. Pounding the desk. To say, yep, LeBron James, he wants JJ Redick hired. He's involved in the coaching search. Well, why the hell is it taking so long? Why the hell is JJ Redick not already the coach? And you got the NBA draft next month. And you got individual workouts and team workouts going on and draft pro days. And the Lakers still don't have a coach if JJ Redick is the man for the job. Why the hell it ain't happening? And you got some nerve bringing up Darvin Ham's name today on a day where JB Bickerstaff was wrongfully fired, a man that won 99 games in the past 2 seasons, but you ain't on TV ranting and raving about Donovan Mitchell and that Cleveland Cavalier locker room getting JB Bickerstaff fired unjustly. The man took the Cavs out of the cellar where they've been since LeBron James left, took them to back-to-back playoff appearances, a 50-win season last year, 49-win season this year. No Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs, no Jared Allen in the playoffs. Your starters only played a combined 26 games together all season, and they still managed to lose to a 60-win Boston Celtic team without Donovan Mitchell, without Jared Allen, without Karis LeVert. And you ain't pounding the desk about JB Bickerstaff? But you out here ranting and raving about Darvin Ham, but every time a coaching opportunity approaches, you never bring up Darvin Ham's name? Hypocrites, man. And this is why I stay on these guys' neck. Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins, Michael Wilbon, these clowns who have no ounce of credibility. They don't do no researching, no fact checking. They're just like guys on YouTube that spew narratives and spew agendas, man. It's sick. And ever since Kendrick Perkins and LeBron James fell out, this man has been hell-bent to attack LeBron James through the media, man. If you watch that segment today on First Take, bro, you can see the hate just oozing off of these guys. Unprovoked. We're in the middle of the conference playoffs, conference finals in the playoffs. We're in the middle of that, and you got these two buffoons on First Take discussing whether LeBron James is part of a coaching search. And you tell me LeBron James is pushing agendas? And you tell me LeBron James is pushing narratives? So much so that they're trashing JJ Redick. They're trashing Adrian Wojnarowski. They're trashing Brian Windhorst, calling them liars. And I don't usually do this, right? But I got to give some props to Molly Karam. I got to give some props to Molly. Because Molly said she doesn't want no part of this. And she told Stephen A., like, I'm not commenting on this. I don't want no part of it. She knew what those clowns were doing. She knew what those clowns were doing. And I'm telling you, man, ESPN and guys like Michael Wilbon, guys like Kendrick Perkins, and especially Stephen A. Smith, bro, they have tarnished and ruined the coverage of the NBA to a point where these guys have an ego through the roof where they feel like they're the stars. They're the stars. And that we watch the NBA because of them. This is what these guys really believe. This is what these guys really believe. They believe we tune into the NBA to watch them and not the games and not the players. It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Salute to my guy, Vegas Dev in the building, man. Philip Reinhart in the building, man. It's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. Literally, you had Adrian Wojnarowski not even a week ago, Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins, telling you right to your face, like the Lakers are nowhere near hiring a head coach. It's going to be a long process. JJ Redick is not the top candidate. LeBron James is not involved in the coaching search. Now, all of a sudden, Adrian Wojnarowski is a liar. Brian Windhorst comes out yesterday and says LeBron James does not want to be a part of the head coaching search, and he's not part of it. Rich Paul says he hasn't spoken to JJ Redick. LeBron and JJ Redick have not talked about the Lakers head coaching job and LeBron staying out of it. He's a liar too. What proof do you have that he's a liar? None. None. Oh, I talked to Jeannie Buss 3 years ago and she says she'll do anything for LeBron. That's your proof? You talked to Jeannie Buss 3 years ago? Well, if that was the case, why before you got on air, and called your own colleagues, Adrian Wojnarowski, Brian Windhurst, JJ Redick, liars, why didn't you pick up the phone and call Jeannie Buss? Why didn't you pick up the phone and call Rob Pelinka and ask them, hey, Rob Pelinka, are you guys consulting with LeBron James on your head coaching search? Hey, Jeannie Buss, are you guys consulting on LeBron James with your head coaching search? Since you know them all. I mean, you Stephen A. Smith, remember? You the biggest star in the game, let you tell it. You bigger than basketball. You bigger than the NBA. You bigger than ESPN. It shouldn't be hard for you to get in touch with Rob Pelinka. It shouldn't be hard for you to get in touch with Jeannie Buss. When you wanted Russell Westbrook suspended, you made it your business to call the NBA. Like, if you're going to come out here and call people a liar, call your own co-workers liars, call your own colleagues liars, then you would think the man would have some facts to back it up. But all you got is big burly Kendrick Perkins with his pom-poms on for you, Stephen A. Smith, scrunting up his face. Like, why does LeBron James get you guys so riled up, Stephen A. Smith? Kendrick Perkins. Like, why does he get you so riled up? Like, where's the hate coming from? Kendrick Perkins, if it wasn't for your previous relationship with LeBron James, you wouldn't even be on TV. You used LeBron James' name to get on Fox Sports 1, to get on ESPN, right after you retired. When LeBron James brought you to the Cleveland Cavaliers and you couldn't cut it and you spent your final league in the year playing for the G League version of the Cavaliers. But when these guys get on TV and they get on ESPN and those checks start rolling in and they get those bonuses for attacking a certain somebody, that TV time, that ego goes to their head. And it's going to be real. I told you guys this before. When LeBron James retires, you're not going to have this same energy from these guys. You're not going to have the same energy. I've been exposed these hypocrites. Stephen A. Smith, bro. Stephen A. Smith, the same guy who antagonized, berated, disrespected Kyrie Irving for over 2 years because of you know what, is out here pom-pomming for Aaron Rodgers, even though Aaron Rodgers lied about getting that one type shot and then end up getting the COVID. You out here pom-pomming for Aaron Rodgers, saying he has a right to feel this way. He has a right to do this. He has a right to. But Kyrie Irving, he was every bastard in the book. He was stupid. He was selfish. He was this. He was that. He was a bad teammate. Slandered him. But you put on your pom-poms for Aaron Rodgers, but you killed Kyrie Irving. And that man still deserves an apology. It's sick, bro. It's sick. Okay, if Adrian Wojnarowski is lying, if Brian Windhorst is lying, if JJ Redick is lying, present the facts and say these guys are lying because this. You don't just come out here and say, oh yeah, they lying, I don't believe it. You Stephen A. Smith, pick up the phone, call Jeannie Buss, call Rob Pelinka. Like, what is we talking about here? But y'all swear up and down LeBron James is somehow the La Media, and ESPN is ran by LeBron James, and all LeBron James tells ESPN what to do. Well, let me guess. LeBron James tells ESPN what to do, and he's telling them to rip him every day. Man, get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here, bro. And the only reason they did this today, right? The only reason they did this today is because of how LeBron James and JJ Redick ripped them on the podcast yesterday. And it's all because of how LeBron James and JJ Redick ripped these clowns without saying their name on the podcast yesterday. That's why LeBron James having a podcast rubs Stephen A. Smith so wrong. He doesn't want LeBron James to have the ability to speak for himself. They want to create the narratives for LeBron James. They want to spew the agendas for LeBron James and against LeBron James. They don't want these athletes having their own mouth. They don't want these athletes having their own platform. They want these athletes on their platform using their mouthpieces. Think about it. Think about every NBA player that has a podcast that doesn't invite Stephen A. Smith onto their podcast. He has the issue with them. Every one of them. Every one of them. He's so enraged with hate, right? Stephen A. Smith is so enraged with hate. He went as far as to say, if LeBron James wanted to do a real podcast about X's and O's, he would have started the podcast with Darvin Ham. How the hell do you expect Darvin Ham to be on a podcast with LeBron James when Darvin Ham was the head coach and his job is to be game planning games, going over film, doing this? He's getting paid to do that. Why would a current head coach who has to spend 24 hours out of his day preparing to be a coach and coach his team be on a podcast exposing his playbook? Like, what type of intelligence, what type of thinking do you use, Stephen A. Smith? And he went as far as to say because LeBron James started the podcast with JJ Redick and not Darvin Ham, he wanted Darvin Ham fired and he wanted JJ Redick as his coach back before the season even ended, before the playoffs even started. Give me a break, bro. Give me a break, bro. If you're going to blame the man for something, back it up with some facts, bro. Don't do this low-hanging fruit Jordan Knight, Jordan Stan talking points that we see on YouTube and NBA Twitter every day. You regurgitating these Jordan Stans and Jordan Knights talking points on national TV without any facts, without any proof, without any basis. And it was so crazy that, it was so crazy. And I know other people felt it watching it. Molly Karam felt it. And I've never seen Molly Karam act like this before. She felt the hate and the uncalled for, unprovoked hate and negativity that these two were spewing. She didn't even want to join the conversation. And she straight up told Stephen A. Smith and Kendrick Perkins, I'm staying out of this. I'm staying out of this. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. During a time where there's so much else to talk about other than LeBron James. You could be talking about Ant Edwards and Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves that play tonight. You could be talking about the Boston Celtics who went up 2-0 on the Indiana Pacers last night, the Tyrese Halliburton injury, Rick Carlisle pulling the guys out with 9 minutes left in the game. He could have talked about that. He could have talked about J.B. Bickerstaff, another black head coach, being wrongfully fired since you care so much about black coaches getting quote unquote wrongfully fired. Stephen A. Smith, where was your smoke for Donovan Mitchell? Where was your smoke for the Cleveland Cavaliers? Where were your smoke for Dan Gilbert? No. Instead, you came out here unprovoked to call LeBron James, Rich Paul, Adrian Wojnarowski, Brian Windhurst, and JJ Redick liars. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. At this point, these guys is actors. That's what they are. They're actors. They're actors given a script by ESPN, told how to feel on certain topics, what stance to take on certain topics. That's what they are at this point. Salute to my guy Soaked in the building. Pause, no Diddy. That's a crazy name, Soaked. But I rock with you. You my guy. Salute to my guy Cottage in the building, man. It's crazy, man. Y'all smash that like button and share the video, man. Get them likes up, man. For real, man. I'm about to be on ESPN's neck, bro. Stephen A. Smith, like, bro, the NBA media is so trash, bro, and it has gotten so bad with each and every passing year. It just gets worse and worse. And if you're a logical guy, and if you use thinking, and if you use facts on ESPN, they give you the least amount of airtime. Case in point, Tim Legler. Case in point, Zach Lowe. Case in point, Austin Rivers. He'll start to get phased out. When you use facts, when you use logic, and you're not out there pandering, you're not out there pushing an agenda, you're not out there pushing narratives, you're not out there ranting and raving, they won't give you the same amount of airtime. For real. The way to get airtime on ESPN is to be a raving, raging Jordanite Jordan stan. Anything that happens in the NBA, if you don't think anything that happens in the NBA is LeBron James's fault, you're not getting no airtime on ESPN. Pay attention. If every bad thing that happens in the NBA, you're not willing to blame LeBron James for it, you're not getting no airtime on ESPN. Look at Jay Williams. Look at Jay Williams. Whenever he disputes Stephen A. Smith with facts, you won't see him on Get Up. You won't see him on First Take for a minute. For a minute. For a minute. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is. And that's going to be ESPN's downfall when it comes to the NBA. That's going to be ESPN's downfall when it comes to the NBA. I believe he will, Rap God Reloaded. Rap got reloaded. I believe Rashad McCants, bro. You should put in the application with ESPN. They'll hire you, bro. They'll hire you off the dribble. Off the dribble. And I'm not one of these people that feel like LeBron James could do no wrong. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You can check my track record. I'm not one of these people that feel like LeBron James could do no wrong. But if you're going to go as far as to call the man a liar, if you're going to go as far as to call your own colleagues in Adrian Wojnarowski, JJ Redick, Brian Windhorst liars, if you're going to go out on that furthest extent to call these people who are credible in their jobs, who work with you, you guys work on the same company, speak on the same airwaves, you would at least want to have some facts and research to back up what your claims are. You would want to have some facts. Okay, they're lying. Okay, why are they lying? How are they lying? How do you know they're lying? What do you have to present to refute what they're saying? Have you spoken to Jeannie Buss? No. Have you spoken to Rob Pelinka? No. Have you spoken to anybody in the Lakers organization? No. But you just know they're lying. Everybody's lying but you, Stephen A. Smith. Although you haven't done no research, no fact checking, haven't spoken to anybody. Can we make it make sense? Can we make it make sense? That's all I'm asking for. Just make it make sense. That's like if Rap God Reloaded. That's like if Golden State. That's like if Vegas Dev all told me the sky is blue today. And I ain't been outside all day. And I refute them and I say, nah, man, those guys is lying. The sky ain't blue. The sky is pink. How would I know? I ain't been outside all day. How would I know if the sky's blue or not? I ain't got no windows where I'm at. How would I know? I didn't even look at the sky to see what color it is. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. And honestly, man, the NBA needs to remove these guys, man. ESPN is tarnishing the way the game of basketball and the NBA is being covered. It really is. It really is. It really is. And these guys have greased their pockets, fed their families, paid their bills, built a platform off of accusing LeBron James of everything in the book except for murder. At least send the man a thank you letter, a Christmas card, a gift card, something. This is ugly, man. This is ugly. This is ugly, man. Y'all smash that like button and share the video, man. I'm about to get up out of here for now, man. I'm going to holler at you guys in just a few moments, man. We got a lot more stuff to cook on, man. Smash that like button, share the video, man. Hit the Cash App with the donations. The link is in the description. It's on your screen in the ticker. You know how to send them super chats. The membership badges are in the description as well. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Peace and love, family. You guys know how I feel about the chat. I got the realest chat on YouTube. It ain't many of us, but less is more. So there's plenty of us, man. Peace and love, family. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talk Troops. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't